Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl BC Starks, aka your manifesting mentor, and I'm back with another video. I know it's been, we won't even get into how long it's been because I'm here now. And guess what? You can feel free to crush on me in my Ivy Park Ivy Heart. We're gonna get into this outfit, and I also want to talk to you about how the law of assumption helped me manifest this bomb outfit and also just show up as a better version of myself. Stick around because I think you want to learn a little bit about what I'm talking about. Welcome back, guys. As promised, I am going to get into this Ivy Park Ivy Heart collection, but before we do, just a little bit of housekeeping. If this is your first time on my channel, please feel free to subscribe, click the notification button so that you can be notified whenever I drop a new video, and talk to me in the comments, y'all. I talk back, I promise, and I'm super friendly. Just all 5 of y'all, or however many of y'all actually comment and watch my videos. Comment, write me, because I write back. Just a little bit about me. I am a mindset coach, aka a manifesting mentor. I don't call myself a guru. I am not your guru. I am a regular girl who just happened to learn some of the wisdom of the great mystics, and I'm just enthralled with science and the way the psychological mind works, and I just use this information to help better my life, and I know that if it helps me, it can help other people. So if you like this information, go ahead and keep in touch, stay tuned, and all that jazz. Meanwhile, let's get into this outfit. I am rocking the Ivy Park collection that was dropped just before Valentine's Day. I know I'm a little late with the video, but guess what? Valentine's Day is my birthday, and I was traveling. I was in Los Angeles enjoying the Super Bowl festivities, so I could not drop a video at that time, so here we are now. But I want to talk about the outfit, the pieces that I bought, how easy it was or was not for me to buy. If you are new to my channel, I would advise you to watch a video that I previously did on the Ivy Park Drip 2 collection. This was like 2 collections ago. But I talked about the ease of manifesting that collection, and it wasn't really easy. I didn't get all the pieces that I wanted initially, and there were a few hiccups, but I had moments of awareness and reflection where I was able to shift my awareness and my attention and then come up with solutions that helped me pretty much hit my goal of buying the pieces that I wanted and also helping other people. And that's where I'm going to get into the law of assumption a little bit later in the video, because I want to talk to you guys about what it is and how it really works if you don't already know, but just share some insight as to how it worked out for me when it came to buying this collection and just my life in general. So first things first, I purchased this sports bra that you see me rocking. I'm probably going to drop a video or image on this side, and I bought a size small. Lately I used to be a 4'6". Now I'm more so on the 6 side because lately I've been working out. I've been working on my fitness consistently for several months, almost a year now or more. I had to pretty much do a reset sometime in 2021. And if you follow me on social media, you can see parts of my journey where I did a before and after of when I let myself go during the pandemic and I was about 20 pounds heavier, and now I'm back to my ideal size, ideal weight, and the fit of my clothes are amazing, and I'm so much happier than I was at that time. So I bought a size small. And I think that if you are a size 4'6", the small would fit you pretty well. I did the same. I bought the Ivy Heart shorts, cycling shorts. I'll put that in the video as well. I bought the cycling shorts. I was thinking of leaning towards the actual leggings, but when I thought about it, I live in South Florida. In Miami, the weather is very hot most of the year, and so I just thought I have tons of other leggings, and I don't have very many cycling shorts, especially not from Adidas. And I'm a huge Adidas fan when it comes to tracksuits, because for me it's just effortless style. Like, you roll out of bed, you you go in your closet, you grab some leggings, you grab a matching track jacket, and you look well put together. And so that's what I'm all about. That's pretty much why I bought this sports bra as well as the cycling shorts. I thought it was super cute. As you can see, I'm rocking the snake print beret. This is a faux leather beret. I'll drop a picture, some images about it. I think there's only one size for that. It fits my head well. It fits over my personalities, as I like to call them. I'm a huge advocate for wig wearing. The daughter of a hairstylist, I don't really like to be bothered, but I love to slay effortlessly, and wigs help me do that. So it fits over my wig, so it's a keeper for me. And then I happened to also purchase this next item is the Ivy Heart faux fur and patent leather clutch. Now this is actually one of my favorite pieces from the collection. But it's very versatile. It comes with this wristlet, which allows the clutch to be worn on the wrist. And then I could take this off, and what I love about it is that it's faux fur and patent leather on the other side. And when I open it, there's zippers on the side that could allow it to open up, and I already unzipped this side. And there is an adjustable strap, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. I figured out something really cool that I actually could wear this as a belt, and I'll show you what that looks like later. But I find it really cool because it's very spacious. It's super cute. Let's see. Has a pocket here, which is the full size of this flap. It has a Velcro pocket here, as you can see that. It has card holders on both sides. It has this little insert that is, it unzips, and it's a little pouch. And then when you flip it on this side, it's a pocket here, a pocket, unzippable pocket here, here. And here you can actually stick, let me see. I think you can stick like lipstick or pencils or pens, whatever you need there. And I think this clutch is extremely versatile. I'll drop some photos on how I rocked it. You can rock it as a clutch. This was actually $50 US dollars, and I thought it was pretty affordable for something that looks pretty plush. To me, it looks really plush, but yeah, like, let's see. This is really cute. And so this is how the girls can rock it. You can throw it on the shoulder like this. You can do it as a crossbody like this. Yeah, this is actually probably my favorite item. Now, some of the pieces for this collection, I'm not gonna lie, I was not exactly a fan of. What I'm finding is that it's a little over the top. A lot of it is not really practical. So what I find myself doing is like asking myself, if I buy any piece from this collection, would I wear it in everyday life? Like if I go out to dinner, if I, hang out with my girls, I have to think about my lifestyle and how versatile the pieces really are. And what I found is that a few collections ago, I found myself buying pieces that I wouldn't really necessarily wear unless I had, certain places to go, like red carpet events, things like that. Because if you think about it, some of the pieces are made for, like, to me, entertainment. Beyonce is an entertainer, and I think she's always top of mind when it comes to the pieces, but the everyday girl probably not so much. But what it's doing is it's giving the everyday girl an opportunity to dress up a little bit and wear things that they wouldn't normally wear or that they wouldn't normally see other people wearing, which is cool because, again, I'm a fashionista. Like, there's no such thing as over the top to me. I'm the girl that shows up. I'll ask what the wardrobe is, and I'll probably show up overdressed, and I'm okay with that. So I can appreciate that. But lately I've been really organizing and curating my wardrobe, I think I'm outgrowing a lot of the things that I used to like and a lot of the pieces I used to wear, and I'm just trying to refine my wardrobe a little bit more. And so I have to ask myself, is this piece really practical? Am I going to wear it multiple ways? Does it go with other items that I'm actually deliberately curating? And when I do that, it helps me eliminate a lot. So I don't overspend, number one, and I also don't buy stuff that I'm not going to wear. Because I am guilty of having bought some items from Ivy Park and outside of a photo shoot, never wear it. I'm not saying that I won't ever wear some of those pieces, but so far it's been a couple years and I've not worn some of those pieces. But we back outside now, so who knows? You feel me? But so the pieces that I settled on were some basics. Things that I could wear to the gym or that I could wear as athleisure and maybe throw on a blazer, which is what I did with this outfit. I paired it with a satin blazer that I got from Zara, and it was super cute. You'll see some of the photos I'll drop on Instagram. If you head over to my Instagram account, you can see some of the pictures from this shoot that I did, from this collection. But I stuck to the basic pieces that I could interchange with other items that I have in my wardrobe, like this sports bra. I feel like I can rock this with some jeans if I wanted to. And the hat, the hat could be worn. I could wear all black. Maybe I could wear an all black jumpsuit. I can wear the all black dress. Like this hat, it's faux leather. It could pretty much go with anything. The price point of this hat was about $50. The sports bra was about $45, and the cycling shorts were about $55. So it wasn't very expensive. The outfit itself, this whole set with the shorts and the sports bra, it's really cute, y'all. Like, I can't lie. Like, it's bomb. One thing that kind of, like, surprised me was the cleavage. And I still, like, go in and try to fix the ladies so they're not so whoa. But I don't think you can avoid it. I even adjusted it so that it comes up a little bit more and I'm not, like, out there. But I don't think it's avoidable with the cut of the cleavage. So if you're somebody who's a little bit modest with your cleavage game, this can be a lot. But for the girls who are A1 about it, listen, feel free to crush on me. So as promised, I wanted to talk to you guys about the law of assumption and mindset and how I've been using it in my day-to-day life. Specifically because I'm talking about the Ivy Park collection, I will share with you how I was able to manifest this collection using the law of assumption and just how it played a role in that entire process. So if you're new to my channel, I dropped a video like 2 collections ago about how I manifested the Beyonce, I think it was the Drip 2 collection, the Ivy Park Drip collection. And I shared in that video a little bit of my struggle when it came to like some of the insecurities that I had around being able to get certain items. If you're familiar with the law of assumption, if you're not, I'll just share a little bit. Law of assumption, a lot of us talk about the law of attraction, people who are privy to The Secret and vision boards and things of that nature. You may have come across the term law of assumption more recently. It's become a huge topic because a lot of people are referring back to the great mystic Neville Goddard, who taught a lot about the law of assumption, and he had also taught a lot about the concept of everything is you pictured outwardly. Like basically how life is one big mirror to your level of consciousness and awareness, showing you yourself through different experiences and different relationships and people and encounters. So that's pretty much the nutshell of what the law of assumption is. It's a lot more complex than that, and I advise you to stick around on my channel because I'm going to be diving into more of what the law of assumption is and how I use it in my everyday life, and just how it plays out in so many different ways. In my previous video, I talked about how I had these assumptions, these negative assumptions around lack and not enough, and insecurities about how I was able to, whether or not I was able to get certain things. And I had to have a moment of reckoning where I experienced a level of awareness, and then I shifted from that lackful state to a solution state. an abundant state. And from that state, I was able to connect the dots and figure out ways to get the pieces that I was missing. And then also not only solve my problem or my dilemma, but also help other people. And when it comes to law of assumption, it's pretty much how it works. You know, we all are running on our own programs based on our life experiences and based on the memories that we've held on to, the stories that we tell about ourselves and other people. And because of that, we are experiencing our own personal realities. You know, Dr. Joe Dispenza, who's one of my favorite authors or teachers at the moment, he wrote the book Becoming Supernatural, but he talks a lot about how our personalities are made up of the thoughts and emotions that we practice over time. And so our personality creates our personal reality. So for me, in that previous video, I went from acknowledging the fact that I was existing in a lackful state dominantly when it came to certain things. I had a complex around money, for example. I had a complex around shopping. My complex was that I didn't have enough money, or that if I went shopping, I would feel like this guilt, like this overall guilt for what I spent, or maybe I shouldn't have done that, maybe I could have done something more responsible, so on and so forth. Pretty much telling myself that I'm not worthy of this experience to buy nice things for myself, or I don't have enough resources to do this, which wasn't true, but it was the state that I was existing from, and so it became true for me. And the moment I became aware of that, not moment, but it took time, it took work. But once you become aware, the beautiful thing about being human is that we have the power of choice. It's our superpower. We get to choose how we want to exist. That's not to say that once you make a choice that it's going to be easy to change, because that's not what I'm saying at all. As a matter of fact, it takes courage, it takes guts, it takes diligence, it takes discipline, it takes consistency, it takes so much energy and effort to change. So anybody who's on this journey, I commend you. You're doing a beautiful thing in terms of transformation and helping elevate the planet, because as you change yourself, you are changing the world one bit by bit. So kudos to you, because it's not easy. The hardest work you will ever do is the work you do on yourself. So for me to be in that moment and shift and have an awareness to change from a lackful state to an abundant state, that changed the trajectory of the experiences that I would have. And so my experience went from, oh, bummer, bad news, I'm not getting what I want, to, oh my gosh, like I found this solution, this is amazing, it worked. Everything that I want comes to me easily and frequently. Money comes easily and frequently. Big checks come my way constantly. And I don't get to tell the universe how to bring it to me. My job is not my source. My job is a source. My career is not my source. My career is a source. My business is not my source. My business is a source. But so is infinite other possibilities for how money can come to me, or how nice things can come to me. And so that was the awareness that I shifted to. And when I did that, solution showed up. The problem was solved. And not only was I able to help myself, I was able to help other people. Now, as of the past several months, I've been intentionally practicing shifting my awareness from old programs that no longer serve me, whether it's lack in terms of money, whether it's insecurity in terms of relationships, or my ability to accomplish certain things, stories that I've told myself about why things wouldn't work in the past. I've really been intentional about reworking those concepts and pretty much showing up differently, telling new stories, reprogramming my subconscious mind. Because if you're new to this work, one of the things that is I'm really happy is becoming more of a topic at the forefront is mindset, and how important it is to manifesting. You can't manifest what you can't see yourself having. And it's deeper than just surface thinking, positive thinking. It's not just positive thinking. Remember, we're all running on our own programs. So there's a lot of programming embedded in us, and that is embedded through our subconscious mind. It's not the conscious mind, the intellect that, you can repeat an affirmation over and over again. It's the system that's running who you are. Like your deeply embedded beliefs are what's really running the show. You can say, I am abundant, I am abundant, I am abundant all you want. But if you're somebody who grew up in a state of lack, and you never had enough growing up, and you always got nervous or anxious when bills came around, or you never feel like you have enough, and you feel like life is heavy, and you know you just have the weight of the world on your shoulders, that those are the deep programs that are embedded in your subconscious mind. So all the positive talking and thinking and affirming is not going to be doing anything until you really address those deeply embedded issues. And it's not enough to just become aware of it. You really got to do the work. And so what I'm grateful for is there's a YouTuber who I follow, and he's amazing, and he does these affirmation tracks. And it's scientifically proven that if you want to reprogram your subconscious mind, the easiest way to do it is to listen to affirmation tracks while you sleep. And the reason you need to be asleep is because there's something called your analytical mind or your conscious mind, that while you're awake, you might have a lot of resistance to certain information that may come to you. Like if, for example, if you subconsciously believe that you're not attractive or that you never get good things in life, you can say, oh, I'm so beautiful, I get amazing things in life. But subconsciously, you're feeling, your subconscious mind is going to be like, yeah, right, because you have all this evidence in your past about why that's not true. Right? And if you can find the evidence, then that's what makes it a truth for you. So when it comes to programming your subconscious mind, you want to give it information that's new, but you don't want the resistance to be there. So the best time to not have resistance is when you're drifting off to sleep and your brain waves are in a state of what they call theta, which means that you are not analyzing everything around you. You're not trying to pick it apart. You're not trying to give things meaning. You're not trying to connect the dots. You're just in a state of relaxation. And when you're in that state, your brain is more susceptible to absorbing new information. And so the best time to program your mind is while you sleep. And so I highly recommend that. It's been working for me. It's been working wonders. And the flip side of that is when I'm awake, obviously I could still listen to the affirmation tracks, but instead I'd rather do things that make me feel better, like exercising, coming up with a routine to fill my day with activities and things that pour into me, that help me keep my energy up, that help me keep my self-esteem up. Whether it's self-care, exercising is great. You get those endorphins going throughout the day, and that helps you feel better. Breath work has been great. Meditation has been huge for me. It's just, especially when it comes to managing anxiety. I've learned to go within, so I will never be without. That is my mantra, and I kid you not, I've had that mantra for the past 5 years. It's copywritten. It's in my vision book journal, the book that I published, which you can purchase there. Little shameless plug. But I've really been challenged to demonstrate this to the max in the past few months. And meditating has tremendously helped me with reprogramming my subconscious mind. And it pretty much helped me show up different. I don't know if you noticed the difference, but if you go back and watch some of my old videos and you look at this video, I feel like the energy's different. Like I'm showing up different. And I feel like that's how I've been showing up lately, because I've been really doing the inner work. Really feeling better about myself, more confident, more assured. And it's just about the messaging that you allow to seep into your subconscious. I've also pulled away from social media because that could be a drag. There's so many conflicting messages on social media that go against what it is we really want to manifest. So if you want, for example, a lot of people are trying to manifest a specific person. If you want a loving, connected relationship that's stable, balanced, healthy, all of these things, some of the messaging on social media is pretty toxic. And you got to be aware of that, and you got to know what you're allowing to seep into your psyche, because if you're double tapping and liking those pictures and commenting on those kind of pictures, and you know that it doesn't really coincide with what you want to create, you got to be careful, because one thing about your subconscious mind, it does not discriminate. It doesn't know positive or negative. All it knows is information. Whatever you allow to go into your subconscious mind is going to receive it. So you could say, oh, I want a healthy, vibrant relationship, but then you like a toxic post, and whatever that toxic post says, your subconscious says, okay, we like this. It doesn't say, oh, this is negative, this isn't what we want. That's for you to do. You have to block that kind of information. Even when it comes to music, I stopped listening to a lot of the R&B songs, a lot of what's in pop music. I don't listen to the messaging anymore. Like, I don't even let it. I really have done what they call a mental diet, and I don't allow certain messages that contradict what I'm creating to throw me off my path. And that's how serious and disciplined you have to be with it. And you just have to be consistent. And the more you show up in that way for yourself, with consistency in your mental diet, your routines, how you manage your emotions, and how you regulate the thoughts that you allow to seep into your subconscious, the better you get, the stronger you get, the more dominant those new ideas become. So that's pretty much how I manifested this Ivy Park collection. I think what happened was I got all my pieces with ease. When it came to purchasing, I had no problem. I got my email from Adidas as usual. I'm part of their Adidas, I forgot what it's called. It's the membership that they have. You know what I'm talking about. I'm a part of that, and so I got the email and I clicked on it and I just purchased with ease. But that's pretty much been my experience lately. I think I told you that I've worked through my complex of lack when it comes to money. I've worked through my complex of shopping. I no longer feel like I don't have enough. I feel like I'm abundant. I feel like money comes easily and freely. I no longer feel guilt when I purchase things for myself. I feel like I deserve it. I work hard. Why not have nice things? God created nice things, and because God created nice things are for me because I'm a child of God. So why not? Why not me? And that has been the biggest question I ask now, instead of going directly to lack or, habitual programming that I've been used to previously. I ask a question: why not me? Why not me? Certain opportunities have come my way, and initially I would feel insecure, like, am I ready for this? Is this something that's for me? And I had to stop myself. Of course it's for me. It came to me. Why not me? I'm pretty fucking amazing. Excuse my language. I'm pretty amazing, and if I don't know it, who else is gonna know it? If I'm not my own best advocate, who else is gonna advocate for me? If I don't assume the best of myself, who else will assume these things for me? No one. And I think that's a lesson that we can learn from the great, Kanye West. And I'm gonna call him, what he is. He's a genius, but he's having a period of struggle when it comes to mental health. It's a real thing, people, and you really have to tend to it. But one of the lessons I took away from his documentary on Netflix was, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? Anybody that's accomplished anything had to have a level of self-belief, or at least people around them who believed in them deeply and helped continue to encourage and nurture whatever talent they came to bring to this world. And so everybody doesn't have the privilege of having a team of people believe in them. Everybody doesn't have the privilege of having a community of people. Sometimes the community is you and you alone. And it starts out that way. And you got to really be that for yourself until everybody else catches on. Because that's usually how it goes. It's you first, and then everybody else realizes what you already knew all along. But you kind of had to prove yourself, But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to give you this look, this tease, this oomph that is Ivy Heart by Ivy Park. I love this collection. I think it's super dope. I wanted to share with you how I use the law of assumption to shift my awareness and manifest this with ease. It came to me easily because that is my new assumption. That is what I now assume about myself and my worth and what I'm capable of attracting. Law of assumption, when it comes to shifting your awareness, the beauty of being a human is that we get to choose. We get to choose our thoughts. We get to choose the assumptions we want to live by, and we get to choose how we show up. And based on those things, life will reflect back to us who we are being moment to moment. And if we like it, keep going, right? But if you don't like it and you're not liking the results, you got to change some things. And so that awareness is there for that very reason. It's not enough to be aware. You have to be aware, become aware, but then make a choice. And whatever you choose, you have to persist in it. You have to be disciplined with it. You have to be consistent with it, because that is how you reprogram. That is how you show up differently and maintain it for the long haul. My great guy, Michael Beckwith, said this: Anybody can manifest on a whim. Anybody can luckily manifest something, right? You can manifest an experience. You can manifest free tickets to an event. You can manifest a person that you really, really like to show up in your reality. But if you are not the person who it takes to maintain that frequency consistently, then you're going to lose it. It's why people who win the lotto lose the money that they have so quickly. Because if they have not trained themselves to manage large sums of money, then when they get that large sum of money for the first time, it's going to flee from them because they haven't developed or become the person that it takes to manage that large sum of money over time. But you can do something about that. You just decide what you want to be, decide how you want to show up, and start showing up as that version of yourself. But do it consistently. And the more consistently you do it, the more those personality traits become your personal reality. And now we're talking. So this is how the law of assumption works. This is how it worked for your girl to show up fly, looking like I do. Oh, I also wanted to share these bad boys. These are my favorite shades right now. They were gifted to me for my birthday by my big brother, who knows nothing but fly shit. And so he gifted these to me. They go so well with this outfit. You'll see my pictures over on the gram at BC Starks. I love these. These are giving. If this message resonates with you, drop a comment in the comment section. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I drop a video, which I am planning to show up a lot more frequently and consistent. Yeah. In the meanwhile, thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to follow me on social media. You can find me at BC Starks on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm not really on the other two. Instagram's really my jam right now, and now YouTube. So check me out. And also click the links in my description so you can learn a little bit about me, your manifesting mentor. I'll be dropping a course really, really soon. I've been talking about it. I've been tweaking it, been trying to make it perfect, but I understand that I got to let go of the perfection complex and give the people what they want. And so it's happening. Meanwhile, I will see you in my next video. Ciao.